Good evening, everyone. I'll just introduce you very quickly to everyone on the top table. To my right, we have a player, Eric Dier, manager Mauricio Pochettino, and assistant manager Jesus Perez. Can I ask first of all that we do questions for Eric, and then after that we'll move on to the manager. If you do have a question, please raise your hand. As you can see, there's no translation required, so we'll just do it all in English. Who would like to take the first question for Eric? Alison, to your right.
Hi, Eric. Mark van Bommel said today that he felt Spurs have a very clear identity. He called it the Pochettino signature, and I wondered from a player's point of view, in Europe, what would you say Tottenham's signature is?
In Europe, what our signature is? I think it's the same in every competition we play, and I think we have a clear identity now. We've been together for a long time, and we're constantly trying to improve and get better. But I think our style doesn't change a lot depending on the competition.
Okay. Is there any more questions for Eric? Ian. Grab the microphone.
Hi, Eric. With the exception of Watford, you've won 5 out of your 6 away matches this season in the Premier League. So how much confidence does that give you and the rest of the team for what essentially is a must-win game?
Yeah, we've done well away. We've done well away from home so far this season. We've had some tough away games like this weekend at West Ham, and we've managed to get the win. And I think we feel very good at the moment. We've got to try and continue that feeling tomorrow. It's going to be a very difficult game against a very good side, and it's a game we're looking forward to, and we will always try and win every game, and tomorrow is no different.
Okay, gentleman at the back there. Do you want to grab the microphone? Sorry, is there one? There we go.
Hi, I'm from the Dutch press. My name is Peter. I have one question for about the PSV squad. Can you name any player of the PSV squad, and what do you think of the team?
Yeah, I think that they're a very good side. I know they have Dier, another winger. I don't think I'll be able to pronounce the name properly, so I won't try. But we know they're a very good side, very very competitive in Holland, and have been very good again this season. So we know it's going to be a very difficult game against a very good side with lots of very good players. Like every game is nowadays in the Premier League, Champions League. Every game is very tough, and we have to be at our best for every game. And tomorrow is the same.
Okay, Eric, thank you. Okay, again, just raise your hand if you do want to ask the manager a question. Who'd like to go first? Yeah.
Could you give us any update on the situation regarding injuries? I'm thinking specifically about Christian Eriksen, who came on against West Ham. How fit is he, even eventually to start?
Well, I think Danny Ross, Sam Vertonghen and Dele Alli still out, and Christian Eriksen is fit to play, to be select, and we'll see tomorrow if I decide if play from the beginning of the game or is on the bench like West Ham.
This could be very easy. Right, no. Tony, it's a microphone coming.
What's your assessment of PSV? They've had a tremendous season domestically. They've won 9 games out of 9. They score a lot of goals. What's your assessment of PSV as a team?
Oh, my assessment is that it's a very good team, very offensive team with a lot of quality players. and they are doing fantastic on domestic league. Of course, struggle like us in Champions League. I think make difficult that game because both team we need to win, and I think will be a tough game for both. Of course, for us it's a match. It's a game that we need to get the 3 points, and of course we need to play thinking in that. Will be so important to get the 3 points if we want to be alive on this competition.
Okay, Hugo.
Mauricio, the police of both countries have raised fears about trouble at tomorrow night's game between fans after disturbances at a previous match. What message do you have for supporters attending tomorrow?
I think this is very clear. My message is, or my advice is, to take care about what he is going to do. It's about to support your own team, but always with limits, and of course try to behave in the way that we expect and we want and everyone want, and try then only play football, and all the news tomorrow will be on the pitch only.
Okay, this gentleman right there.
Thank you. I want to ask you something about Vincent Janssen.
Sorry?
I want to ask something about Vincent Janssen. What is his situation at this moment?
I think we are going to play Champions League, and it's clear the situation of Vincent. I think it's not a moment to talk about him. We talk already a lot.
Okay, we'll take a question from Dan there.
Hi Mauricio. After last season's progress in the Champions League, how much of a setback do you feel it would be if you weren't able to qualify this year? Would you see it as a backward step?
No, I think it's not a setback. It's not if, in case that we will be not on the next stage of the Champions League, it's only will be a situation that can happen. Every season is different, and of course, last season we were in a very good position in that moment, in that period. Today is not like last season, but every season is different. But I don't feel that.
George.
Mauricio, hello. You've been so good in the Champions League at times over the last 18 months, but you've had a couple of lapses against Juventus at Wembley, the last few minutes of Inter Milan. Have you discussed that with your players, those lapses in concentration at key times in matches?
No, not because it's football. And if it happen, and will happen. And happen with us, and happen watching, I think 2 days ago, the derby Inter Milan. Icardi scored in the last minute. It's a lot of goal happen, and that is lack of concentration. It's lack of quality. It's football, and in football, that situation can happen.
Okay, Tony.
Mauricio, is there a danger that your players know this is a must-win game? Is there a danger they could just go for it too much? Have they got to be a bit careful tomorrow night?
My approach always is must-win game, every game. I don't believe that they are going to feel different. I think they need to feel the same. Freedom to play, enjoy the game, knowing that the consequences will be different if we win or if you lose, but in all the games happen the same. Today, to play in professional football is about play under pressure, under stress, and I don't believe that tomorrow will be different.
Okay, question from Matt.
Mauricio, do difficult away games become easier when you never play at home?
I don't know the right answer at your question. It's true. It's difficult. It's difficult to play always with that feeling that always you play away from home. But that is the circumstance that we talk in the last few weeks, the last year, the last 2 years, that we need to manage, and we are managing a lot of things that in different clubs is sure in the future will be completely different. Yes. When I sign my contract, when we sign our contract, we expect a tough period, but it's tougher than we believe, and we are spending more time than we think. Okay, sure, someone will benefit about our patience, our job, and to play many games away from home.
Okay, Ian.
Mauricio, is there a greater pressure on PSV tomorrow because they're the home team? When you say both sides need to win, do you feel there's a greater pressure on PSV than Spurs?
I think for both teams will be a pressure to win. I think for them and for us. PSV is a great club with a lot of history, and of course for us will be the same. Tomorrow face them, and for them will be sure a game that is to play under pressure because our future depends on the result of tomorrow on Champions League.
Okay, David.
You've talked about all the problems. There's many of them. We can all see that. Have you drawn strength from them somehow in adversity?
I don't understand.
You need to bring the microphone closer. Fine, don't worry. Don't worry. You've got it better. The guy in front wants the microphone after.
But I think it's not about to sign player or not. To face the adversity. To face the adversity is to be strong, mentally strong, physically strong, and be available always is to work hard, to try to minimize the impact of the adversity. I don't believe this the way to change that adversity or to change the feeling is signing players.
Okay. Right.
That is the question, eh? If maybe it was different question, I don't know.
You were referring
No,
to
it wasn't like this. No, because we were
not
so
just
far away of the micro. You can repeat. We have time, eh? We have time.
Go on, let's go to the next one.
So Mauricio, we had the press conference of PSV earlier this day, and Mark van Bommel, the coach, was talking with a lot of respect about you. The other way around, how is it for you to face him? And I don't know how well you know PSV, but do you see some sort of signature of Van Bommel already, being the midfielder he was in the way of this PSV is playing now?
I say thank you for his word. Of course, he was a great player. I was lucky to face him when he was in Barcelona for one season. I think 2005, 2006 was my last year like a professional. And I think his career was fantastic like a player. And now like a manager, he's doing a fantastic job in PSV, 9 games, 9 victories. And of course, his signature is offensive minds, brain, football, attacking football. You can see in PSV what the manager expects from the team and from the player. I think he's doing a fantastic job.
Okay. We'll take 2 more if there are 2, otherwise we'll finish. Go with Alisson and then 1 more. Does anyone want the last one?
Mark van Bommel said there was no difference in quality between you and Barcelona and Inter. Would you agree?
Well, always I respect the opinion of my colleague. And of course, it's his opinion, and I respect his opinion. Sorry?
With Inter and Barcelona.
But you ask me, or you ask me the opinion of him, because I need to judge the opinion of Van Bommel, Patrick, or you want my opinion? Yeah, but you say the opinion of Van Bommel is...
Well, that's why I mentioned it, because he said it.
But what do you want to know?
I want to know, do you agree that in terms of quality,
I respect
it's
the
very
opinion.
similar?
I respect the opinion.
Are you then? Are you similar in quality?
I respect.
Does that mean you don't think you're similar in quality?
I don't say yes or not. I say I respect the opinion of my colleague.
Okay.
Okay. Dan's going to take the last question. It's coming to your right.
Mauricio, this is the first of, I think, 6 games in 18 days. Can you talk about the challenges you face as a manager, as a coaching staff in preparing your players for such an intense period?
Yes, I think it's a big challenge. It's a big challenge for different reason. And of course, I think it's natural for us to try to put all our power and our quality to try to manage in the best way. Situations that happen on the summer with the World Cup, with a lot of players involved, with not too much holidays, rest, and then start to compete. The competition is completely different than training, and of course, for us it's a massive challenge because all the things that happened in the previous period to start the season were completely different than previous season, and that is why it make a massive challenge for us.
Lovely. Okay, thank you very much.